Hey, IB Physics parents. I'm Chris Murray, and this is a video for parents maybe that can't make it to conference, or parents that are going to come to conference time and don't necessarily want to talk about how the grading works in the class. We can talk about other things at conference time. Okay. Uh, Take a look at this. Understand that when you look in Synergy, that the grade you see there is really a grade in progress. Okay, so these grades that maybe aren't exactly what you want to see, quite possibly are going to change between now and grading time. Quite likely they will if your child cares about their grade. These are the categories. So these are practice problems. Oftentimes they are just actual test questions that I've just changed the numbers to. I'm not sure the kids understand that. I say it to them, but I'm not sure they understand. Okay. And then these are the tests, and then these are the labs. Labs and tests are important. Formative assessment, formative work is not as important as far as their grade goes. Okay. What you have to understand is that we've got something called the 21-day rule. And the 21-day rule says that you've got 21 days after stuff is due to fix it and either retake the tests or fix the labs, right? So if you look at the lab scores, here's 25 out of 40, here's 30 out of 40. These are not wonderful scores, but they've got until November 3rd, okay, to actually fix these things and get them back in. So they can get all of these points, right? Notice these are some summative assessments. Some of these scores are pretty low, 4 out of 10, 4 out of 10, right, 6 out of 10. Some of these are disaster. In fact, if they get a 0, I actually type in 0.01. Okay, some kids have actually, they didn't get anything, right? Okay, but they can retake that until the 3rd of November. They can come in, and we do that on Monday and Thursday in the morning at 7:20. Okay, they can take them as many times as they want, and the rule is that they either get the first score they get, or they get the average of the next two. Okay, so here's somebody with a 10 and a 9. That means they took 2 of them. They got a 10 and an 8. 9 is the average, so I put that in there, right? And then I put 10 as their last one. Now, if they come in and take another one and get a 10, then they'll have 10, 10, right? Anyway, that's how that works. Labs, they just need to revise them, turn them back in. I often have videos about how to do these labs, so that's very helpful. I have videos that help them with these, and I'll show you that in a sec here. Okay, let's go over here to the web page, right? So the physics website looks like this. They're going to go to IB Physics. Maybe they'll go to IB Physics. There we go, right? And then those assessments that you just saw are from Chapter 2, right? If they go to 2.4, a lot of kids struggled with 2.4. If they click on this, this literally is every test question solved in a video. They could play these videos, pause them, work them through. If they get stuck, play it a little farther, right? These are the practice problems. And then this is, if they miss class, oftentimes there's instructional videos that help them out. So they really, they won't get too far behind. They can almost do this class from home. That's sort of the hope there, right? Okay, and I don't think there's anything else I have to really say about the grading. Okay, this is a little sample of the syllabus. Notice we've got dates. This is everything that happens in the class. So they never really have to ask, what did I miss, right? Oftentimes I've got videos that they can watch. If they miss that class and they watch that video, they might not be as wonderful as being in the class, but they won't get so far behind, right? Oftentimes what we do is I solve a simple problem in class here, right? Then they watch a video at home, a long, boring video where we go through a very detailed cliff problem where we launch an object off a cliff and at a certain elevation, how far over is it? How far down is it? What's its velocity in the x direction, in the y direction? Can you make that into a vector? All these things, right? They work that out. Then in class, they work in groups on something. I call them Quizlets, okay? They work in groups on this, and I can walk around and individually coach them on that. Oh, no, you need to draw arrows on that. No, that's negative. No, you didn't get the right time. You're using the wrong boundary values or something like that, right? Then I give them a sheet here, right? This sheet that actually is all the test questions. That's all the test questions. I just changed the numbers. I'm not sure they understand that. Okay. Then the next day, I'm gonna go over a very basic arc problem, right? Which is like, it shoots up in the air like this, right? Then they'll watch a video flip on that. Then we'll do this, right? This is called video flipping. So if they're watching videos and they're saying that they're doing homework, as long as it's not like videos of cats sitting on large piles of money, right? They're probably telling the truth. Okay. That's about it. That's about all I have to say about the grading and how the class works. I hope to see you tonight.